Well, hey, what's up, kids? Big Lou here, and welcome back to the Clubhouse. Today is highly anticipated episode 4 of Andor. I noticed that as I log into the Disney Plus app, we now have episode names for the episodes, whereas when they dropped the first 3 last week, there were no episode names. It was just part 1, part 2, part 3. So this is part 4, called Aldhani, I think is how you pronounce it. I could be wrong, but I'm sure we will find out. The first 3 episodes were a nice slow burn to a really satisfying conclusion, I guess, to that particular arc with him on Fest. I think that that's kind of going to be the structure of this show, is 2 slower episodes to a finale that is more, for lack of a better term, satisfying, because I think the whole thing is very satisfying if you actually engage with the story that they're trying to tell. So, without any further blathering from me, let's go ahead and get right into episode 4 of Andor right now. There we go.
There's a match back.
Oh wow, we're picking right up after they leave the planet.
Shelf behind you.
Calculations complete.
That will never not be cool. I'm sorry. I don't care how old I get or how many times I see it. The jump to hyperspace is always just going to be really fun.
I'll take the drop off. Do what? Continue as you are? They'll use the same rope to hang you, whether it's for a plasma coil or 20 million credits. I'm offering you everything you want, all at once.
What is everything I want?
Pretty sure he knows more than you think he does.
You don't know me. I fought in Mimban when I was 16.
Huh.
2 years
That's
old.
where Han was.
Straight out of prison into the mud.
You were on the ground in Mimban for 6 months. You came in as a cook.
Oh, wow.
You lived because you ran.
He's just straight caught. See, I knew it. He knew more than he... Ah, it's good.
I know the outside. I know what people tell me when I ask. The rest ain't magic.
Yeah, never ask a question you don't already know the answer to. Spycraft 101.
Wouldn't you rather give it all at once to something real than carve off useless pieces till there's nothing left?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
5 days. Big stakes, big danger. You survive and deliver. I'll give you 200,000.
Oh, wow. That's... Can I have that?
What would we be stealing?
The quarterly payroll for an entire Imperial sector.
Wait, 250,000 is the payroll for an entire sector? Good Lord, they're underpaid. I thought I was underpaid. Hope my boss isn't watching this. ISB? Oh, cool. We actually get to see ISB. I mean, it figures, but that's really cool.
What do we do here?
Corporate bureaucracy. Ugh. In all seriousness, this is fascinating. The deep dive here into what they're talking about, it's great.
Very good, Dedra. That is verbatim from the ISB mission statement and wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, he's too smart to want them to quote a pamphlet.
A stolen Imperial Star Path unit was recovered at the scene.
Those responsible.
Oh, her ears perked up at the mention of that pod thing.
There's an increase in construction shipments going to Scarif, sir.
I understood that reference too. Now, who is this?
Who's that?
That's
You'll
what
be
I just
working
asked.
for me. Take this.
Is that a kyber crystal?
It's a Quati signet. Blue Kyber, Skystone, the ancient world.
Yeah.
Don't take less than 50,000 for it. Just know
Wow.
it'll always be worth more to me. I want it back when this is over.
That's bold. He's gonna try and steal the ship. Oh.
Something I can help you with.
It's cool the droid is built right into the ship like that. I don't think we've seen that.
We go in 3 days.
Increases your chances of success dramatically.
Now, like this.
You're vulnerable and you know it. I'm buying you critical redundancy.
What do you mean buying?
I'm paying. For the next 3 days, if for any reason... Look at me! You wanted to lead. This is what it comes to.
That was an ill-timed sip of water.
And if he's the problem?
Well, that's the advantage of renting him. He's disposable.
The spycraft here is so interesting because he's telling Cassian that look, I wanted you, I came for you, I researched you, and then she's telling Hare, oh, he's just disposable, he's just some guy I hired. Yeah, this is so good.
And no, you will not waste further Imperial time reading the reports.
But I've had nothing to do with this.
Well, exactly.
Wow. He's not even allowed to read the reports before he signs them?
You've rung the final bell on corporate independence. As of this morning,
Oh,
the
wow.
Milana system is under permanent Imperial authority.
Yeah. Well, we knew he messed up. We just didn't realize how bad he messed up. And now that's pretty bad.
Picking one an Imperial armory?
Are you not joining us?
Us? How many of us are there?
Now we are 7.
7?
7.
Get down, Tuckins!
Oh. Couple of screamers. TIE fighters aren't really stealthy, are they? Hidden compartment. Interesting. Oh. I thought there may be a time skip or something in one of the episodes, because I saw in the previews he had this long hair, but it's a wig. He's got to become someone else, put on a completely different persona. That's so cool, man. I really like his character.
Aldhani has the unfortunate quality of being close to nothing and not very far away from everything. It's the perfect hub for distribution.
Like Sokovia.
You might want to steady the ladder before you start climbing. You fall here, you fall alone.
Are you denying my request?
Their dynamic is so... It's so cliche of the Empire. We saw it in the bantering in the hierarchy of the Inquisitors in the Obi-Wan and in Rebels, that they're more interested in fighting each other than actually getting anything done.
There's 2. What do you make of that?
Well, always 2 there are. No more, no less. A master and an apprentice.
That's Skeen. This is Taramin. Nemik.
I'll look those names up later. Oh, where are you?
Mother.
Mother? Oh! What? Oh, don't make me like him by introducing me to his mom. Was this Mon Mothma?
Senator Mon Mothma's here.
Yeah.
Senator, what a pleasure to see you.
You as well, Luthen. Sorry to be so late.
So, the gift for your husband.
Yes, it's his Dave.
Husband?
Chandrel and custom.
Huh.
May I show you something?
Oh, don't bother. I couldn't afford anything here.
Please. It's no harm in looking. We just got in some terribly interesting coins.
She's trying to distract him so that Luthen and Mon Mothma can talk.
I have something very special that just came in. Come with me.
Oh, this is so good. It's so good.
I can't pull funds the way I used to. They're everywhere. There's a new spy every day at the Senate. I visit the bank. They're all new faces.
You got a new driver.
Wow.
I found someone I think can help me.
Someone who? To bring in.
She's talking about
I know what I'm asking.
No.
Bale. Bale would have already been involved, I would think. Genevieve O'Reilly is so good in this. That was outstanding.
Who is he?
He's Clem. He's here. That's all that matters.
Wasting daylight. Let's get on with it.
Are you enjoying this?
No, just looking forward to seeing some old friends.
Who else is coming?
Seating charts just there.
Huh.
Bars, Danger, Sly Moore from the Vizier's private chamber? You can't be serious. These people hate me. They spend every day trying to undo anything I've touched.
Well, perhaps tomorrow they'll think twice.
Oh, he just doesn't get it. He's not in the loop at all.
Don't seat them near me.
Oh, I've taken care of that. You're at the boring end of the table. These people are fun.
Fun?
Oh, we should find some Gorman guests for tonight and see how amused they are. Your fun friends just cut off their shipping lanes yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you know how many will starve? Don't do this again.
There's rumour you bought me a present.
It's going back.
Must everything be boring and sad?
Yeah, it's kind of the... Wow, yeah. He doesn't get it at all.
You'll be lucky to make the horizon. It's a suicide run.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's kind of the point, right?
Nasma Brani.
Maybe I won't write their names down, because I don't think half of these guys are getting out of this.
It's a recurrent band of crystallized noctilucent microdensities. Billions of crystals. Very heavy, but small and
He's the well, actually guy. Well, actually...
From the ground, it's a thing of beauty. And the sky is chaos.
That'll be their cover.
This happens in 3 days' time.
Hence the timeline.
Now, you've got a lot to learn and very little time to do it. So, what we need to know is, are you in all the way?
I'm in. Let's go.
Let's get to it.
Hell yeah.
I'm seeing signs of coordinated activity over a number of sectors.
What activity? Here, we act on vetted and verified information.
Yeah. That mentality is the exact reason why the Empire fell.
His quarterly reports, however, are in, and yours are not, and here we are spending your valuable time with this issue.
Yeah. Do what I tell you to do and nothing more. Standard bureaucracy. Also, is it just me, or does the inside of that room look like Spaceship Earth at Epcot?
That's the Rono freighter specs and the console layout. You get done with that? That's a detailed map of the garrison. That's an Aldhani phrase book.
Lots of intel.
You'll eat, you'll let Cinta check the bandage, and you'll have learned all that by morning. I'll take the first watch.
No pressure. Yeah. Good episode. Really good episode. Okay, so once again, we have a setup episode. I have no doubt that the next episode is going to be kind of the intermediary between the setup and the finale, and that's kind of how this show is going to go. I love that it's week to week and it continues the conversation of what it is, but I really wish that they would have released, 3 episodes at once, so that we have an arc every week. But hey, it gives me more time to, edit other things and do other reactions, which is, perfectly fine. So make sure that you, subscribe if you want to see my reactions to House of the Dragon and Rings of Power. So anyway, back to Andor. This was great. Genevieve O'Reilly as Mon Mothma. I will have to actually crunch some numbers, but I think we got more of her on screen in this one episode than in all of Rogue One and in her deleted scenes from episode 3 combined. So it's fantastic. I really hope that we get to spend more time with her. The interplay that she had with her husband was super interesting, because you would think that she would be with someone that would be on board with her, political mindset and what she's trying to do and stuff like that. Or is she just so dedicated to what she's doing that she can't bring anyone in? I am very curious as to who she was talking about with Luthien about, I have someone that I want to bring into the circle. And, of course, everyone off the top of their head's going to be, oh, he's talking about Bail Organa. But I would think that only 5 years out from Rogue One, or from the Battle of Yavin, that Bail Organa would be just as deep into this as she is. And I don't remember exactly what the time frame was for the Leia Princess of Alderaan book, but I know that Bail and Brea Organa were very involved in the formation of what was going on. This may be around that same time frame, so it's possible we see a teenage Leia in this, just kind of in the background or whatever, or Bail and Brea Organa make an appearance here, which I would just love to see some interactions between Mon Mothma and Bail Organa again. That little sequence that they had in Rogue One was fantastic. Of course, and any excuse to see more Jimmy Smits is always a welcome addition to anything Star Wars. But the plan that they're doing on Aldhani with the robbing the garrison to get the payroll and stuff, I love how we have that, apologies, it's not to scale moment. Nice little Back to the Future reference there. talking about the model and stuff. The plan seems really sound because they've got the natural organic phenomenon that they're going to be using as cover. Yeah, I'm real excited. I didn't anticipate that we would actually get the heist in this, and we'll probably not get the full heist in the next episode. It'll probably be another, oh hey, we're setting things in motion, we're getting the plan ready, and then in the final episode will be the actual, this is what's going to happen, because it's 3 days until the actual heist. So we'll probably have one more slower paced episode next week to kind of get to the, oh hey, it's go time, and then in the third part of this arc, we'll get the raw finale, explosions, escape and stuff. The stuff with the inspector, I should have written his name down, but I didn't. I'll have a name cheat sheet for next week. But the stuff introducing us to his mom was unexpected. I didn't think we'd, meet his family, but, it's possible that we're going to be seeing some interactions between him and the ISB agent, the blonde. I, again, didn't catch her name. I'll have names for next week. Because she was stymied in her investigation of the box, and he was stymied and, kind of sent back to Coruscant, both by the same, Imperial officer guy. So, really interested to see where that storyline is going. Again, really, really loving this show. And if you're not on board with this show, then that's perfectly fine. Drop down in the comments, let me know what it is about this show that you're not liking, because I'm very curious to find out what that is, because I'm loving everything about this. Anyway, that's going to do it for this reaction. Like I said, make sure that you go ahead and get subscribed so that you can see the other types of content that I have getting ready to come out. And in the meantime, I will be here reacting and editing and doing all sorts of stuff in the Clubhouse. We'll see you next time.